Had a step, but then he slowed up, works it over to Ramos. He shoots, he scores! Tab Ramos, the feed from Ian Hennessy. The Metro Stars are on the scoreboard.
My playing career as a three-time World Cup player made me realize that when I was done, I needed to do more. And that's why I wanted to be a big part of taking the next generation of players to the next level.
Well, Tab and I met quite a few years back, and I know Tab had a training company way before I was involved with youth soccer. And having a very close friendship in all the years that we've known each other, we finally got together and decided that it was time to actually put the companies together and take it to the next level.
So after having played in 3 World Cups, in the Olympic Games, and at the highest levels around the country and around the world, you know, once I reached my retirement, I wanted to make sure that I stayed involved in the game so that I could reach out and try to help the game to develop the next generation of great soccer players. And so at that point is when I decided to reach out to Frank, who had been doing an amazing job with boys in our local area, and that's when we decided to form CTR.
So CTR was created back in 2014, and we've been together ever since, and we're really excited about the future.
One of the great things about CTR is the coaching staff, and that's directly, you know, selected by Frank Rizzi, who has obviously been in the business for a couple of decades. He knows the market really well, he knows the people of the area, and he's been able to select the type of coaches, and we have over 20 now, who have a really good relationship with the players and the parents and the clubs, and provide a very nice environment for all players.
One of the clubs in particular, Marlboro, MSA, Marlboro Soccer Association, really gave us the opportunity 17 years ago to educate their program and allow us to work with their players. The club since then has doubled in size. They started at 22 travel teams, and now they're at 48. So 17 years later, 48 teams in the club. It's a pretty exciting time for us, for that particular program. Many players from that program, we were able to produce college players out of it. We have 11 MLS players this year, professional players. And we were able to even bring a national championship home to the township of Marlboro, which is really exciting for me. And just to be part of that, to watch the players, to watch the town really embrace it last year in 2016 was really an exciting time.
Well, we've been looking with U.S. Soccer, we've been looking over the years on the differences between our players and the international players, and we wanted to try to close the gap. We wanted players that are a little bit more skillful and a little bit more comfortable on the ball. So what we decided to do is change all the younger age groups into small-sided games so that the players have a lot more contact with the ball. We've added a build-out line in which we give the players the freedom to be able to play out of the back instead of punting and hitting long balls. So we really feel like these changes nationwide are going to have a big effect in the future development of our players.
Nike is obviously one of the biggest companies in the world. It's been a dream of mine for years to have a company like that sponsor us and see us through.
Training with CTR, with Frank, with Tab has laid the groundwork for everything that's made me successful in my career. Really instilling hard work, technical ability, everything that's really important in the game that's gotten me as far as I am has been attributed to their laying the foundation for being successful.
Growing up, I was lucky enough to have both Frank and Tab as my coaches. They played a huge part in my development as a football player. They taught me to work hard in training, and they taught me what I need to know both on and off the pitch to become who I am today. And still to this day, they're there to guide me and give me advice when I need it.
I've been very fortunate to have worked with a bunch of coaches from Italy, from AC Milan, former pro players that we've had opportunities to do camps and clinics with here. Being able to say that I was Tab Ramos' assistant coach for so many years has really made me the coach that I am. It's an exciting time for CTR. We're looking forward to many, many years to come.